New from Nikon just the other day, we got the 24-70 f2.8 Mark II. This lens is really impressive and not for the reasons that you may think. If you're comparing this lens to flagship lenses, it's a little bit on the higher side for the zoom range. The Sony GM Mark II 24-70 is about $2,500. The Canon 24-105 with a lot more range is $3,200, and the Nikon falls right in the middle, about $2,800 US. But this lens has a cool party trick up its sleeve, and that is that it's internal zoom lens. When you look at a traditional zoom lens like this, okay, what is going on? When you look at a traditional zoom lens like this Sigma zoom lens here, this one has some barrel extension to it when you zoom, which can offset the center of gravity. Now this mostly matters when your camera is in some kind of a balanced environment, like attached to a gimbal or something like that. Now this lens is small and light enough that the barrel extending when you zoom doesn't usually affect a whole lot, but gimbals can still struggle with the difference in center of gravity. What's cool about an internal zoom lens is that it's more similar to a traditional telephoto zoom, like a 70-200, where the elements move around inside the fixed size of the lens, and so there's much less weight shift and no center of gravity change. So while yes, if you're comparing apples to apples, while the Canon is more expensive, you do get more zoom range, and the Sony is a little bit less expensive, this Nikon lens is great when you're balancing your camera on a gimbal and you need to change focal lengths without having to worry about rebalancing. This is a really exciting addition to Nikon's lens lineup, and I think it's keeping that primary zoom market pretty competitive.